Hi dear boys, hope all is good with you. Welcome to your English class. Today we are going to be doing phonics and spelling. And our topic is homophones. Are you excited about it? Okay, then let's get started. So our learning objective for today is to learn about homophones. Success criteria. By the end of our lesson, you should be able to determine, that is tell, which two words are homophones based on their pronunciation, and then choose the right word out of two homophones to fit in a sentence, and last, give some homophone pairs and write them correctly. So what are homophones? Look at the word homophone. Its name indicates to a great extent what it means. As you can see, the word homo means same and phone means sound. So homophones are words that have the same pronunciation, but they are spelled differently and they have different meanings. In other words, you say them, you pronounce them the same way, but you write them differently, and of course they have different meanings. Clear? I hope so. Let's examine some examples. Look at the pictures and the words under them. So the first pair of homophones we have is pair and pair. See, they sound the same. But do they mean the same? No. The first word, pear, is the fruit you eat, while the other, pair, is the word that refers to two of something, like when you say a pair of shoes, a pair of gloves, etc. Week, week. Same pronunciation, but how different are they in meaning? The first week, this old lady is weak. It is the opposite of strong. Whereas the other week means the period of time of 7 days. How many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. C, S-E-E, the vision ability to watch things with your eyes, while C, S-E-A, the body of salty water where you can swim. Homophones are tricky, aren't they? Yeah, so how do we know which homophone the speaker means? Well, simply, you need either to hear the homophone in a sentence or see it written. So, in order to choose the correct word out of a homophone pair, you need to have it in a sentence, context. For example, I invited 4 friends for tea. Like when the speaker just says the word for you without saying it in a sentence, it will be hard to know which one he means. But when he puts it in a sentence, obviously it will become clear. The second example we have, I write with my right hand. Also, if the speaker says the word right alone, you will get confused like which one he wants, which one he means. But when he says it in a sentence, then it will become just clear which one he means. The other way is just simply to write it down, as like when you see it written, you can recognize which homophone is meant. Will they trick you anymore? I guess no. Alright, so now let's think of those homophone pairs. Just think with me, okay? 8. You have number 8 and 8, the verb, when you munch and then swallow food. Sun. Sun, the sun that shines, or son, the boy of parents. Night. Remember? Okay. Are they just coming out to your mind now? Fighter on a horse or knight, the dark part of the day after the sun sets. What I want you to know is try to write them down. Okay, will you be able to write them? Like, how different are they written? As we got to know what homophones mean, I want you please now to go to your book, student book, and open page 108. Ready? Okay. Homophones are words that are pronounced in the same way, but have different meanings and often different spellings. Well, often? Why often? Okay, I did not actually talk about this point, but to illustrate, like sometimes homophones can be like the same word. For example, ball. Ball can be a homophone with itself, like it means either the ball, the round shape that you play football or basketball with, or it can mean a party. But I did not focus on this point because actually I did not mention this point because I wanted to focus more on different spellings. This is our focus for this lesson, okay? But I just wanted to mention this to illustrate this point in case you were wondering. Now the example we have, the mother and son watched the sun go down. They could see the sea. Fine? Okay. Now we move to exercise A. Match the pairs of homophones. Please look at the pictures carefully and the words under them. Take your paper, your pen or pencil, and try to match them. And if you like, you can do them on the book, but I prefer actually just to put them next to each other. First of all, you will practice the writing, and second, like they will look like more organized. Take 5 minutes. Okay. You pause the video, you take your time, and then let's check the answers. Did you do it right? Let's see. Stare, stare. Week, week. Flower, flower. Pear, pear. Hair, hair. And definitely the meanings are very clear as you just look at the pictures. Now we move to B. Choose the correct word to complete the sentence. Please read the sentences carefully and then choose the correct homophone. Take 5 minutes. Pause the video. You finished? Okay, let's check the answers together. Who knows when the bus is coming? Which knows? The second one. The knowledge, right? Yeah, true. Number 2. The wind blew all morning. Which blew? The first. True. 3. There was a hole in the ground. Which hole? The first one. 4. She arrived an hour late. Which hour? The second. True. You did it right? I hope so. Now see. Find the mistake in each sentence. Copy out the sentences using the correct words. So please, I want you to read the sentences carefully, find the mistake, and then correct it. Also take 5 minutes. You pause the video. You're working now? Okay, take your time. Okay, now let's see how you did. Okay, so the first one. The boy asked for a piece of cake. Of course, not piece when you are like in peace and everything is fine and good. No, the piece, that is the part, which is spelled P-I-E-C-E, peace. 2. There were too many cars on the road. Of course not two, number 2. but two, T-O-O, that is like meaning a lot. 3. The plane arrived on time. Of course, the plane that you travel with flies high in the sky, not plane the land. 4. My grandparents are very dear to me. Dear, they are close to my heart and I love them, and not deer, D-E-R, the animal. Okay? Hope everything is clear now. Oh, great, that's it. So, now after we did the exercises and we talked about homophones, get your pen and check if you can. Can you determine which two words are homophones based on their pronunciation? Can you choose the right word out of two homophones to fit in a sentence? Can you give some homophone pairs and write them correctly? I hope so. So now if you feel confident enough, I want you to go to your Edmodo and take the online homophones exit sheet. If you don't feel comfortable enough and you're not really ready to take the exit sheet, I want you please to go back to the video, watch it again carefully, and I am pretty sure that you can go and do the exercises on the exit sheet very confidently. Okay guys, so I really enjoyed also the lesson with you today, and I hope we meet in another lesson soon. Take care. Bye bye.